Welcome to English with Ammy.
Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are going to tackle something super useful in English. How to talk about what didn't happen in the past and how to ask questions about it. Let's jump right in. So, you know how to say I played football yesterday, right? Easy stuff. But what if you didn't? How do you say the opposite of that? Well, that is exactly what we are going to solve today. First things first, let's do a super quick refresher on what you probably already know. We'll start with how to make positive or yes sentences in the simple past tense, because that's our starting point. You remember this simple rule, right? You just take the subject like he and you add the past tense verb, walked. Boom, he walked to school. Simple, right? This is our foundation. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's get into the new stuff. We are going to learn how to make negative sentences. This is how you say no when you're talking about the past. And here it is, the magic formula. Trust me, it is so easy. It doesn't matter what the subject is. I, you, he, she, they, whatever. You just add did not and then, and this is the important part, the base form of the verb, not the past tense one, the original. Let's break that down step by step. First, you grab your subject, let's say she. Then you add our magic words, did not. And last but not least, you add the base verb, like eat. Put it all together, and what do you get? She did not eat. See, so simple. Let's look at a few more examples, just to make sure it sticks. I did not go to school. See that? We are using go, not went. Next one, she did not eat pizza. Again, it's eat, not ate. And one more for good measure, we did not play football. Perfect. Awesome. You've totally got negatives down. So now that you know how to say no about yesterday, let's figure out how to be curious and ask questions about it. And guess what? The rule for questions is just as simple. You start the sentence with did, then comes your subject, and then, you guessed it, the base form of the verb. Always the base form. For example, did you go to school? Did she eat food? Did they play cricket? You see the pattern, right? In every single one of these, the verb is just its plain original form. Go, eat, play. And when someone asks you one of these questions, giving a short answer is super easy. If they ask, did you go? You can just say, yes I did or no I did not. And by the way, you'll hear people say didn't all the time in conversation. It's just the short common way to say did not. Now listen up, because this next part is maybe the most important bit of the whole explainer. We are going to look at the biggest, most common mistake people make, so you can completely avoid it. Here is the golden rule. If you only remember one thing from today, let it be this. After did or did not, you always use the base verb, always. Why? Because did is already doing all the heavy lifting. It's already telling us we are in the past. So this is wrong. I did not went. It sounds clunky, right? That's because did already made it past tense. The correct sentence is I did not go. And it's the exact same deal for questions. You would never ask did you went. That sounds weird. Instead you say did you go. Much better. Alright, you've learned the rules and you've seen the examples. Now it's your turn to be the expert. I'm going to give you a couple of sentences with a blank and I want you to fill it in. Ready? Here's the first one. Yesterday, I go to the market. We want to make this a negative sentence. What's missing? The answer is did not. Yesterday, I did not go to the market. If you got that, great job. Let's try one more. This one's a question. You eat breakfast. What's the magic word that starts a question about the past? You got it. Did. Did you eat breakfast? Fantastic. See, you're a natural at this. You did a great job today. And like anything, the real secret to making this feel natural is practice. So here's your mission. Today, try to use what you learned just once. Say one negative sentence out loud, like I did not watch TV, and ask one question, maybe did you have a good day? Remember, practice is everything. That brings us to the end. Take a second and think about it. What did you learn today? You learned a simple but powerful way to talk about the past. Thank you so much for learning with us today. Keep practicing, keep being curious, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.
Please comment your answer and see you in next video. Bye-bye.